Hi there, my name's Myles McLeod and I'm one half of the Brothers McLeod. I write the words, my brother draws the pictures, and this is our latest book, Knights of Louis and the Cauldron of Chaos. So this latest book, which is the sixth book in the Knights of Louis series, has quite a sort of Halloween theme. So we've got a witch, we've got a cauldron, we've got a vampire, we've got a skeleton. So now I'm going to read you from the very beginning of the book. So we always like to have very silly beginnings to our books, and this has got a chapter called Chapter Witch, which is the first chapter. This is a story about witches. How do stories about witches usually start? Well, usually it's a dark, stormy night. There are three witches on a spooky lump of land called a heath, with a big cauldron full of nasty soup made from frogs' toes and newts' eyeballs. But that isn't how this story begins.
Oi, you what?
Sorry, you're not in this story.
Ah, curses.
But don't worry, there are going to be some witches, and there is definitely going to be a big cauldron.
Fair enough, I'll get the popcorn.
Chapter 1. Scylla de Spell was a witch. Almost. She was an apprentice. She had taken her witchery exams, but they still hadn't sent a letter. Had she passed or not? It was awful having to wait for the results. She'd been an apprentice for so long. She'd spent so much time having to do what she was told by the older witches. She couldn't wait to leave. Yes, she had enjoyed the lessons about spells and magic, but the things they learnt seemed ancient and dull. Where was the new magic? She had never really clicked with the other apprentices either. Nobody was mean to her, but they weren't friends either. The others seemed to be content to learn the old spells and nothing more, but Scylla wanted to invent her own spells and potions. She often volunteered for chores. That way she could be on her own and think about her magical ideas. She cleaned the potion bottles, washed and ironed the witches' robes, added sticky cobwebs to the doorways, and made sure the stairs were still creaky. Right now she was scrubbing out one of the many cauldrons. They were all so battered and blackened. It was back-breaking work. She promised herself that when she made full witch, she'd get herself a lovely, brand new, non-stick cauldron. As she worked, she liked to listen to Radio Owl. Hoodoo, twit-twoo, today's headlines. King Bert has just returned from an exciting tour of the other kingdoms. He enjoyed a day at the new fun park, the Big Widget, in the kingdom of Proud Fidget. He was very impressed by the Republic of Claptrap's new theme park, Thunderclap Towers. And finally, he also spent time at the Principality of Plop's new adventure centre, Top of the Plops. Scylla listened with envy. She wished she could be like King Bert, be her own boss, do whatever she wanted, when she wanted. So that's the beginning of chapter 1, and later on she gets to actually meet Knights of Louis, and lots of adventures happen, and King Bert really wants his own theme park, and you'll have to read it to find out if he gets one in the end. So thank you very much for listening. There we go.